Good afternoon and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our London studio. I'm Chris Taylor. Pakistan's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar has met European Council President Antonio Costa in Brussels to discuss the country's GSP Plus status and broader cooperation across trade, economic, and global security issues. The GSP Plus scheme grants Pakistan duty-free or low-tariff access to EU markets in exchange for compliance with 27 international conventions. First approved in 2014 and extended in 2023, the program is now under renewed scrutiny as a major EU mission arrives this month to review Pakistan's record amid wider strategic dialogue engagements between Islamabad and Brussels. Continuing with developments related to Pakistan's trade relationship with the European Union, the EU ambassador to Pakistan, Raimundas Karoblis, has said Islamabad must do more to meet its obligations under the GSP Plus regime. He pointed to concerns over human rights, labor protections, environmental governance, and the death penalty as key criteria that will shape the upcoming assessment. The monitoring mission, expected soon, could be the final review under the current framework, with the next phase of the scheme set for 2027. Meaning Pakistan may need to reapply depending on the findings. A new report submitted to the United States Congress by the U.S.-China Economic and Security Review Commission has credited Pakistan with what it terms a military success against India during the four-day conflict in May. According to the document, Pakistan deployed Chinese-supplied defense systems, including HQ-9 air defense units, PL-15 missiles, and J-10C fighter jets, and allegedly benefited from Chinese intelligence support. The report also reveals that China has offered Pakistan the sale of 40 J-35 fifth-generation fighter jets as part of expanding military cooperation. There are strong reactions today from Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf after the party condemned what it calls a brutal police crackdown outside Adiala jail. PTI alleges that Punjab police assaulted Imran Khan's sisters, lawyers, and party workers, claiming women were physically handled, headscarves pulled, and detainees placed in vans alongside men. The party says the actions violate constitutional rights and has announced a nationwide Black Day this Friday to call for the restoration of constitutional order and what it calls real freedom. For more on the situation in Punjab, we're joined by our correspondent Drake Rowland, reporting from Lahore. Drake, what more can you tell us?
Chris, the atmosphere across Punjab remains tense following the alleged clashes outside Adiala jail. PTI supporters here describe the incident as part of a broader pattern of political suppression, and many are preparing for Friday's planned demonstrations. Authorities, however, insist that police officers acted within the law and in response to what they say were attempts to break security protocols. Civil society groups are now calling for an independent inquiry to verify the allegations, particularly those involving the treatment of women protesters. As Friday approaches, both sides appear to be bracing for a potentially volatile nationwide mobilization.
Thank you, Drake. In economic and energy news, Pakistan Petroleum Limited has begun reclaiming land from the sea along the Sindh coast to construct a new artificial island. The island, planned roughly 30 kilometers offshore, will serve as a base for expanded oil and gas exploration. Officials say the project is central to boosting offshore energy output and reducing Pakistan's reliance on imported hydrocarbons. The initiative forms part of a broader push to tap deeper water reserves and explore the Arabian Sea's significant resource potential. Turning to aviation, the Pakistan Airports Authority has extended its airspace ban on all Indian-registered and Indian-operated aircraft until the 24th of October, according to a new NOTAM. The restriction applies to commercial, leased, and military flights, covering all altitudes. The move continues to complicate flight operations for Indian carriers, many of which are now forced to reroute aircraft, driving up fuel costs and travel times. And finally, in sports, Arshad Nadeem has successfully defended his gold medal in the men's javelin event at the 6th Islamic Solidarity Games in Riyadh. He secured a best throw of 83.05 meters on his second attempt. Fellow Pakistani athlete Mohammad Yasir claimed silver with a throw of 76.04 meters, surpassing Nigeria's Samuel Adams Kure. With these achievements, Pakistan's athletics medal tally at the Games has now risen to 4, bolstered by earlier bronze medal performances in boxing. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.